What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. We had no tournaments this weekend, so we figured we'd go to a few local lakes around the area and see what's happening. We started out this one specific lake. It's usually pretty good in the spring, April time, but it was pretty windy that day, so we weren't sure what to expect. But we kind of don't figure out much on this lake, and then we decided to go somewhere else, and we find a pretty cool bite. So hopefully, you guys stay tuned and enjoy what you're watching. Started out fishing some main lake flats, switching up different baits. We used some spinner baits, jerk baits, crank baits, trying to see what we could get some fish to fire on. It kind of started up in a pocket here, so it doesn't look that windy. Just covering water, kind of looking at live scope, seeing if I see anything out on the flats a little bit. Found a couple weed clumps that we casted to, had a few bites. A couple pike, didn't really get much in though. So we kind of spent like an hour and a half out there. You to see the wind was picking up here, so water didn't look that great. It was kind of green and just didn't really get any key bites or anything like that. So we figured we might as well hop to another lake that was close by and see if we can kind of figure out something else there.
Right here.
This would be nice.
The channel.
That wouldn't be bad.
Bass?
Yep, he came up and smoked it.
He smoked it.
Hammered it.
We started out fishing a canal on this lake, trying to stay protective out of the wind, where some more warmer water would be. Looking at the graph here, it was mostly the whole day in this area, 56 to 58 degrees, which is actually really warm for right now. Other lakes it's anywhere from like 48 to 52. So when I saw that, I was pretty impressed and figured the fish might be active. So I was more willing to reel our baits a little faster and try some more techniques.
Got another one? Mike? Bass?
The water was pretty clear in here too, so I figured I'd keep my eyes open, use my water lens sunglasses, and see if I can see any fish cruising around. Um, a little bit before this fish right here, I saw what looks to be like a bed on two different areas. I kind of troll motored up to one of them, and I saw like a 16-inch bass kind of swim away from it. So thought, hey, maybe they might be starting to make some beds or something like that. Figured it was pretty early. Wasn't really expecting that, but the water wasn't warm in there, so it didn't surprise me that much. And then as you can see here, this was the first bedfish that I found pretty locked on, which is crazy for April. I never thought I'd see a fish on a bed in April. But we found this one locked on, and it was way at the bank. Kind of finicky, didn't really want to bite that much. Nipped at our baits a few times, but we spent about 15 minutes on it and decided to keep moving and see if we did find anything else. It wasn't that big of a fish either, so wasn't much to worry about.
Find the smallies on the beds.
There's one underneath the pier there, too.
These back canals and Sturgeon Bay.
They're
Big
popping up.
There you go. You got one to fire.
What do you got here? A Z-Man collection?
Yeah, I was trying different colors.
Kept making our way up and stumbled on this giant on a bed. So you can watch here as I catch it.
I don't think you give those ones a bite, dude.
Why? Now I'm panicking. Do they got rods on?
Oh my god, dude, that's a giant. Got him. That's a giant.
Biggin?
Yep.
Dang it. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Choked it, too. Choked it.
You? Where's your phone?
April, Wisconsin, largies on the beds.
Where's your?
Pretty crazy to catch a bass on a bed in April 27th to be exact, especially a fish of that caliber, but pretty cool to do. Caught that fish on a Texas Raid white bait, just a white plastic. I was trying to get close to them to see the fish, but when I got close, they really didn't want to bite at all. So I kind of had to stay off and cast to those spots and kind of work the bait back and see if I could get one to commit, and that one definitely did.
2024.
That's 3.5, eh? Unbelievable.
I saw him.
Which bed was that on? Just that one right
I saw it, the bed, and then I saw him, but I was far enough away from it.
there. This would be like, I need the Bandito bud.
He swam off and
Where's the
he had it,
Bandito
too.
bud? I gotta get that brush off.
He had that thing.
Huh?
Choked it.
Found another one here that was pretty locked down as well, so did the same technique for this one as well.
Oh, this one's bigger.
I know it is.
Why would it be?
April largies on beds. Crazy.
Yours is shallow.
Especially with the sun.
Huh?
Especially with the sun.
I'm saying this is pretty shallow.
Not that shallow.
You might as well go on the
So
surface.
they choke it though. Easy.
Go on the surface.
Overall, a pretty fun day on the water. Completely flipped it around, catching no fish at the first lake and then going to this lake. Finding a pretty cool bite that I never think I find in April in Wisconsin, but overall a fun time. Next week we're headed down to Illinois to do some fun fishing, and then after that we're getting ready for the Sturgeon Bay Open, and so should be pretty fun coming up here. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video coming up in a short few weeks.